Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping doing my weekly live video. I'm going to move this up here. Happy New Year, everybody. So, excuse me. I took last week off from doing the live video. I was planning to do one, let's see, Tuesday was the day after Christmas, and you know what? I was exhausted. Anyway, I think that was okay though, taking a week off. I hope you all had a great holiday and everything went well. I'm excited to get back into my craft room and get things going again. Okay, so you guys, tomorrow starts Sale-A-Bration. So today's Tuesday, January 2nd. Sale-A-Bration begins tomorrow, January 3rd, and goes through March 31st. And the new occasions catalog launches tomorrow too. But I wanted to take a minute to talk about Sale-A-Bration, just for those of you who weren't totally familiar with it. And it's going to be backwards to you, but if you are one of my customers, I sent you the Sale-A-Bration brochure. I can't show you the inside of it yet, but this is what the outside looks like, and it's pretty small. But this is what we're all talking about when we're talking about how you can earn Sale-A-Bration items for free. So basically the way it works, so January 3rd through March 31st, every $50 you spend, and it doesn't matter what you spend it on. You could spend it on adhesive, paper. It doesn't matter if it's out of the annual catalog. It doesn't matter if it's out of the occasions catalog. But whatever you spend, every time you spend $50, you earn a Sale-A-Bration item. And that's where this catalog comes in. Starting tomorrow, you'll also be able to find all the Sale-A-Bration items on my shopping page. That's A2Zstamping.stampinup.net. And so let's say you place an order for $53. So, and it has to be $50 before tax and shipping. So you buy $53 worth of product. You will earn one Sale-A-Bration item. And then you can pick from anything in here. And everything except for the last, let me see, the last three items, I think, everything is considered, let's see here. Yep, $50. So there's one, two, looks like there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so everything in here, you can pick anything you want. It doesn't matter. There's no prices listed or anything. So then on your order, underneath where you're placing your order, it would say you qualify for one Sale-A-Bration item. You would just enter that item and you get it for free. Now, if your order, and that goes for every $50. So if your order is over $100, obviously you would get 2 items, or $150, you get 3 items, and so on. I mean, you could add that up as much as you want. But there's a couple other cool things. This is the first time ever where the last 3 items in the Sale-A-Bration catalog are considered, I forget what they're calling them, 2-tier maybe items. So for every $100 you spend, you could get one of those. And they're really cool. There's a stamp set that actually comes in 2 cases. It's really neat. There's a set of thinlits. I've never seen that before. And they have told us that that's going to carry over to the annual catalog, so that's pretty exciting. And I want to say there's maybe a kit. Let me see here. Again, I can't show you the inside till tomorrow. There's a stamp set. Yep, there's a, wait, let's see. There's a stamp set, one. The thinlits. Looks like there's only 2 items. So there's 2 items that are for $100. So if your order was $104, you could get two of the regular Sale-A-Bration items, or you could pick that one. Excuse me. And a lot of times, a lot of people, they end up earning a lot of these through them till the end of March. So that's why it's nice to have that option this year. Also, sometime in February, and I want to say it's around the middle of February, they are going to add new Sale-A-Bration items. So if you're like me and you kind of get almost everything in here already, they add more. So that's exciting. Last year it was pretty exciting. They added 3 new items last year, and they were great. So anyway, that's something to look forward to. So that is what Sale-A-Bration is all about. But there's a couple other things with Sale-A-Bration besides earning those free items. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm fussing with my hair again. Okay, so you always earn for any order over $150, you always earn Hostess Rewards. So whether you're placing an order yourself, which I do a lot, over $150, or you got some friends together and you're placing a group order, but over $150, you earn, you start at 10%, and then it gradually goes up. In fact, I think, do I have a catalog here? Let's see. I have the occasions catalog here, and I wonder if it lists it out in here. Let's see, $150 to up to $300, you get 10% in rewards. So $300 to $450, you get 12%. Then $450 to $600, you get 14%, and then $600 and more, you earn 16%. But let's just talk about $250. So let's say you are ordering $250 worth of stuff. normally you would get 10% in free stuff, so you get $25 more in free products. Plus, with a $250 order, you're going to get 5 Sale-A-Bration items. But during Sale-A-Bration, you also get, excuse me, an additional $25 in free products once you hit that $250 mark. So that's kind of cool because, so for $250, you will get 5 Sale-A-Bration items and you will get $50 in free stuff. So if you're one of those people who needs to stock up, this is a great time to buy all your consumables, ribbon, paper, adhesive, things like that. It's a great time to buy something you've had your eye on. Maybe you've been thinking about getting a big shot, something like that. This is a great time to do that because you can get $50 basically for free. This is also a great time if you're thinking of getting into crafting and you kind of need to buy the supplies and get started. Sorry guys, got something stuck there. So it's a great time to do that. So that's Sale-A-Bration. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me or ask on my Facebook group. I will be happy to answer them. I know my first few years as a Stampin' Up! Customer, I was a little bit confused about Sale-A-Bration. Wasn't quite sure what it was about. So I'm happy to help you answer any questions, and I'm sure I'll be talking about it a lot between now and March 31st. Okay, I don't have a class this week. I'll be starting classes next week. And let's see. Well, I don't want to tell you guys what the class is. If you get my newsletter, you know what it is. I always tell in my email newsletter what the next class is going to be. But I'm excited to get started again with the classes. I think it's going to be really cute. It is something brand new out of the new occasions catalog. All right, did you guys see my January host code? So I'm now just doing a monthly host code. It'll go for the whole month. And there will be different times when I will offer certain incentives to shop with the host code. But for now, if you shop with me, any size order, I always send you, if you're a new customer, I always send you the annual catalog and the current occasions catalog. So all of our current catalogs, I'll send you that for free as a gift from me. And a little goodie or two. So I like to take care of my customers that way. I always think it's fun to get good stuff. And the host code is listed on my Facebook page. It's on my blog, A2Zstamping.com. It's listed, let's see, it's there. It's on my Facebook page. It's in the newsletter. So if you want to find it, you'll be able to find it. All right. My newsletter that I just mentioned, it's my weekly email newsletter. I send it out every Tuesday morning. I don't ever send you spam. I don't email you other times. Just once a week, I send you this email. And the benefit of getting my weekly email would be everything with A2Z stamping is in one place. So if you're the kind of person, I'm that kind of person, I like it all to be in one place, this is for you. So if you want to sign up, you can do that at A2Zstamping.stampinup.net. Or, hey Nikki, you can just send me a comment on this video, but I do need your email address, and I'd be happy to add you. Send me an email, I'll add you, whatever you want, whatever's easiest for you. Text me, I don't care, but I'll get you added. All I need is your full email address, though. I do need that. So if you want to sign up, I'd be happy to have you. Okay. Oh, and one fun thing about the newsletter, like I was saying, those of you who take my classes, I do always post in the email newsletter what the next class is going to be. That's the only place you ever get to see what it's going to be. So if you're one of those people who wants to know, that's a good way to see that. Okay, oh, the other nice thing is all of the PayPal links are in there. I'm allowed to email my PayPal links. I just can't post them on social media. That's why it always says email me for the links. But if you get my email newsletter, all the links are there. And so then you just can click and order. Okay, those of you who are not watching this on Facebook, I'd love to have you join our Facebook group. It's a group on Facebook, not a business page. It's a group. It's called A2Z Stamping. Remember, the 2 is the number 2. And you just join, and I check it pretty regularly to let you in. It's a public group, but you still have to join it. That's the way groups work. And that's where we do most of the stuff. Hey, Connie. Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys, if you are one of those people who pretty regularly is buying Stampin' Up! Products from me, let's see, I'm not even sure what the right way is to phrase it. I know for me, look, during Sale-A-Bration is a great time to join, and I'd love to have you join my team. So during Sale-A-Bration, the starter kit to join Stampin' Up! Is always $99. That doesn't change, but they give you, so for $99, you would join Stampin' Up! And you'd get $125? Look, I should have this memorized, right? But when I have the, when I'm on my live videos, I seem to forget everything, and I don't want to give wrong information. At any rate, you get $125 in free product, plus It's free shipping, okay, when you start. But during Sale-A-Bration, so January 3rd to March 31st, you also get 2 stamp sets for free. Any 2 stamp sets you want. They can be out of the annual catalog, up to a $100 value basically. So you could buy the 2 most expensive stamp sets you've been eyeing all this time. It's a great time to sign up. And let me tell you about why you might want to why you might want to join Stampin' Up. The reason I joined is I consider myself a hobby demonstrator, which most demonstrators are. And a hobby demonstrator is someone who signs up just to get the discount themselves. So you do get, when you start with Stampin' Up, you get a 20% off discount. So 20% off is basically your tax and shipping plus a little bit more. And then after you spend, I want to say it's $900. It doesn't take too long to get to that either. Then you get 25% off forever as long as you stay pretty consistent. You do have to sell $300 every quarter, which with the discount ends up being $240 worth of product. And I, for myself, the whole reason I signed up was I was doing that easily by myself, which is why I signed up and get the discount. And I decided for myself, so I'm kind of a half hobby, half business demonstrator. I really wanted to do online classes, so that's what I started doing. But you don't have to do that. And the majority of people who sign up with Stampin' Up, who are hobby demonstrators, they just do it for themselves for the discount. If you do sign up and are on my team, and I'm on a great team, you guys, seriously, there's no pressure ever to sell anything. There's no pressure to do anything. But we have all kinds of challenges every week and stuff to kind of keep you motivated in working in your craft room. But there's also the conventions twice a year, which are so fun. I'm going to the convention in Las Vegas in April. Can't wait for that. I'm actually bringing my husband with me to that one. We're going to go to Vegas. We're going to make it a little bit extra long because that's just a one day. So I'm excited for that. In November, the convention is in Orlando, and I'm actually bringing my whole family to that. Normally, I go to the conventions by myself, but I couldn't pass up Vegas or Orlando. Have to bring everyone. When we're going to travel across the country, we might as well make a whole long trip out of it. But otherwise, the conventions are so much fun, and everyone who's on my team, I'm on a pretty big team. I have made so many friends, and it's been totally worth it and so much fun. So I have never regretted joining Stampin' Up. And again, those of you who are my customers, I would love for you to stay my customers. No pressure to join, but if you're someone who spends pretty consistently, you think in 3 months the $240 is pretty easy for you, you might want to consider signing up. There are definitely benefits to signing up with Stampin' Up. Not only do we get the discount, but we get everything early. Usually a whole month early, as you've seen if you watch my videos that I'm working with the stuff. Plus we get to know what's going on, and I don't know, I really enjoy it. Okay. And one last thing, if you are one of my regular people who takes my classes, if you join my team, you do still get to take my classes. It's just that you won't buy everything from me. You'll buy it from yourself. So those of you who take my classes very regularly, and you know who you are, it might be a good time for you to sign up, because just in the classes alone, you'll probably meet your quarterly minimums in ordering the stamp sets and the ink pads and the materials we use for the classes. And then there is still a small fee, and I will still put the class packets together for you, just like the part that comes in the cardboard. You would still get that from me, but everything else you order from yourself. So it's kind of a good way. It's I don't know, it works out pretty well. Anyway, enough about that. Okay, my last thing I want to talk about before I do a demonstration is my paper share. You guys do not want to miss this. Today is the last day to sign up. You can email me for the links, A2Zstamping@gmail.com, or if you got the newsletter, the link is in there. And today is the last day to sign up because I'm going to order all the paper tomorrow. What the paper share is you get 2 6x6 sheets of all of the designer series paper in the new occasions catalog. So there were there 7 suites? I don't even remember now, but I wish I could show you the inside. But there, I believe, are 7 new suites of designer series paper. It ends up being 96 pieces of paper that you get total. It's $24 plus $7 for shipping, so it ends up being $31 total. And this is a great way to get all of the new paper without having to pay the price of buying it all. So for $31, you'll get your hands on everything. And I'm also going to throw in, just for free as a gift from me, some of the new glimmer paper so that you can see what that's all about. And I want you to be able to see the colors of that. It's pretty cool. And you'll be surprised, a 6x6 sheet of paper is a lot to work with, especially if you're just a card maker. just, like that's a bad thing. But if you're a card maker, 6x6 is a lot. And even if you're a scrapbooker, the 6x6, you'll get 2 of them, and there's a lot you can do with that as well. So definitely sign up for my paper share today. You don't want to miss out on this. Okay, excuse me. I think that's all I've got. So I wanted to do a demonstration for you guys today. Sorry, I gotta move my stuff out of the way. Got my planner here. I love this thing. Okay. So I'm going to do a demonstration today of the Crafting Forever stamp set. So I need to flip you guys around. Let's see here. Flip you around. There you are. Okay. Get you up here. Okay. So this stamp set, it's called Crafting Forever, and it's in the annual catalog. And it's kind of toward the back, and I think it gets overlooked a little bit, but it's super cute. So this stamp set, it's got the scissors. This little book says made with love. All right, it's probably a stamp. Actually, it's probably a stamp. I was thinking it's a book, but I bet it's a stamp. And then it's got this cup with the paint brushes. These 3 pens are 1 stamp. This spool of thread. And then there's 4 sentiments. So we are cut out to be friends. Do something creative every day. Crafting forever. Housework whenever. And then this one is the little Stampin' Up trademark, logo, copyright. There we go. Can you see that? And anytime you're going to sell anything made with Stampin' Up products, you have to have this stamped on the back, which is far more important if you're a demonstrator. But you know what? If you just want to follow Stampin' Up's rules anyway, that's something good for you to know. I do love this. Do something creative every day. That's what I used on the front of my, remember when I made these little boxes and I put the, see, it's full of stuff. I don't want it all to fall out. Do something creative every day. But I'm just going to make a simple card. Connie, I can see you're asking questions, but I can't see them. When I'm done, I'll pop it off and see what you're asking. Okay. So for this card, I'm actually just going to use the scissors, and this is a clear mount stamp set, which means it's on the red rubber. So I'm going to use the scissors, and I'm going to use the one that says we are cut out to be friends. So these 2, and I need to grab some blocks. Okay. Need to wash my blocks. They are very dirty. Okay, we are cut out to be friends. I haven't even been in my craft room all week. I sort of took Christmas break off, which was good, but, oh, what am I doing? You guys see that? Okay. And I'm actually going to stamp in the Memento ink because I want to use my Stampin' Blends markers. And whenever you're using the blends, you want to always use Memento ink because our regular archival ink, the blends will actually smear, it will bleed. Okay, so I'm going to stamp just onto this little piece of Whisper White cardstock here. And let me give you the dimensions. This is 2.5 by 2.5, this little square here. Okay, and I'm going to stamp the scissors. All nice and inked up, and I'm just going to put the scissors right here. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp the we are cut out to be friends right down here. Okay, and I will clean those off. Actually, let me go ahead and grab my scrub, and since I haven't used it in a while, I need to spray. There we go. Okay, clean that off and clean this one off, and those are clean and ready to be put away. Okay, next thing I want to do is I'm actually going to color in my scissors. So this one is the, flip it over here, this is the dark smoky slate. So I'm just going to color in. So I'm not actually going to be doing blending, which is what these were originally intended for. There's a light and a dark. It comes in 12 different shades, and this is the dark smoky slate, but I'm actually not blending, but I wanted to color them in, and I actually love how the blends color just regular. And then this is the dark pumpkin pie. We're going to give ourselves orange scissors. Did you guys know orange is one of my favorite colors? Well, yellow. Yellow is probably my most favorite, but I love orange too. So we're going to do some orange scissors. Okay. And these are very easy to work with. Okay. All right, that's all we're going to do with that. Okay, so I need my adhesive, and I'm going to mount this onto this piece of pumpkin pie cardstock. Now, anytime you use the blends, it will bleed through your paper. That's normal. So if you're having, I wouldn't do it on top of like something that you don't want it to get onto. I've never had it bleed through and actually get onto something underneath, but you never know. But it will bleed through to the back, and that is normal. So this was cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. And now for our card, this is actually going to be a very basic card. So I have a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, the standard 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. And let me grab my bone folder. Okay, but I wanted to emboss the front. So I have my, is it called Large Polka Dots Embossing Folder? I'll check that, but it's the polka dot embossing folder, and I want to emboss the front. So let me grab my Big Shot here. Okay. And when you emboss, you just need your regular platform. You put it through with the closed end facing in, hot plate, and then you just run it through. Oh, I gotta straighten my plates out, sorry. You cannot run them through crooked. All right, and that's it. Okay, so let me put this back. And we can pop this out. And isn't that so cute? You see that? I love the polka dots. So cute. All right, and let me just go ahead and give this a little, keep it flat. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this on the front with my adhesive. Now remember, anytime you're sticking something onto something that's embossed, you want to put adhesive on all 4 sides. This is going right in the center. And that is my card. So simple. But it's cute, right? And here's what I did earlier. Aren't those sweet? We are cut out to be friends. So that is my super simple card using the Crafting Forever stamp set. But if you have other crafty friends, I think these are fun to do stuff up. This would be good for teacher gifts too, or even co-workers. These pens are a lot of fun to stamp. See how they come with the 3? Because you could really get in there with your markers or your blends and color all those in. There's a lot of coloring to be done there. Same with the brushes. So anyway, that is it for my little demonstration. Let me flip you guys back around. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. So let me see if I don't know if I can actually see what you guys, let me see. Oh, here we go. Is this live? Yes, Connie, I was live. Sorry, I couldn't see what you were saying when I have it up above. I need to get like a laptop or something so I can read your comments while I'm editing, and I'm fussing with my hair again. But anyway, so that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys will check out the Crafting Forever. Can you guys even see that now? There we go. Crafting Forever. I know it's backwards to you, but this is a cute little stamp set. Lots of cute stuff on there. So anyway, I will be back next week with my live video on Tuesday. Watch for my class. I'll be posting that on Monday. And remember, if you want to sign up for the paper share, today is the last day. I will close it at midnight because I'm going to place my orders in the morning when the Occasions catalog goes live. So anyway, thanks guys. Bye.